Chapter 2: The Art of Fabrication on Site. Disciple Xian pays respects to Master. Xian was extremely excited and knelt down with a thud, respectfully conversation his head. Get up. Li Xuan silently extended his hand to cover the box containing the apprenticeship gifts, his expression serious, pretending to be a stern teacher. He had no intention of deceiving Xian, but the offerings he provided were simply too generous. He accepted the disciple, or conversations in it, but as for the cultivation techniques, there were none. But that didn't matter, he could just make something up, or conversations that Huan thought to himself that in his previous life, he was also an unsuccessful online novelist. So fabricating a set of techniques shouldn't be too hard. Or conversations in it. Looking at Xian's somewhat dim-witted expression, it was likely that he wouldn't be able to discern the truth of the techniques. As for not being able to cultivate, that would surely be a matter of talent, not the techniques themselves.
Yes, Master.
Xian stood up excitedly, when looking eagerly at Li Xuan. Master, when will you teach me the cultivation techniques? Seeing Xian's hopeful gaze, Li Xuan, with one hand behind his back, or conversations in it, pretended to be profound and said slowly, "For now, I will take you as my disciple, but if within a year you have not made any progress, it means we are not meant to be teacher and student, and you must not disturb me any further, understand?" Su Yan's heart trembled, and taking a deep breath, he solemnly replied, "Understood. Please rest assured, Master. If I cannot make any progress within a year, it will be due to my lack of talent, and I will not blame you. I will certainly give up on this thought and will not disturb your seclusion." Li Xuan felt gratified. It was truly wonderful to have a disciple with such awareness. A year, 10 years, 100 years. It would be impossible for him to make any real progress before fabricating a cultivation method to impart to Su Yan, pictures in it. Li Xuan needed to understand the current state of the outside world and the martial arts situation in this realm. Since Yan mistakenly believed he was a reclusive expert who had withdrawn from the world and was unaware of the outside situation, it was only natural for Li Xuan to ask directly. The less Li Xuan knew about the outside world, the more Xuan believed that his master was an ancient hermit with extraordinary skills, ageless and enduring. After some inquiries, conversations in it, Li Xuan gained a general understanding of the outside world. The small mountain village was located within the Dong County of the Qi Kingdom, which had conversations in it, been established for over 100 years and was in its prime. Currently, the world had 3 kingdoms: the Qi Kingdom, the Wu Kingdom, and the Northern Barbarians Kingdom. From Xian, he learned that the martial arts in this world didn't seem very advanced. There were no abilities to move mountains or part seas, nor could anyone fly or hover in the air. The strong could merely run along rooftops and leap several meters, lifting 1,000 kilograms at most. As for Su Yan, he had been obsessed with various legends since childhood and was determined to find a master to learn powerful and unparalleled divine techniques. Thus, he had gained some fame in Dong County, though not a good one, or conversations in it, as people said the young Master X was not very bright for believing in such tales and seeking a hidden master to learn from, or conversations in it. Upon understanding the information about the outside world, Li Xuan felt a bit regretful that this world was not a high martial arts world after all. Was there truly no powerful martial arts? Of course, it might be that Xian simply couldn't access it. Regardless of the situation, it was not something Li Xuan could explore at this stage. After learning about the martial capabilities of the outside world, he had a rough idea of how to fabricate a cultive method to trick Su Yan. Success in cultivation was impossible. For now, he would just make do. If he couldn't make any progress, it would be due to Xian's lack of talent, not because of his fabricated techniques. Thinking of this, Li Xuan spoke, or conversations in it. The key to the cultivation method I will teach you lies in the word comprehension. Whether you can make progress depends on your talent and aptitude. I will give you 1 year. If you cannot make any progress in that time, it means we are not fated to be master and disciple. Xian was elated but also somewhat anxious, fearing he wouldn't be able to make any progress. Taking a deep breath, he respectfully said, "I ask Master to teach me the techniques. If I cannot progress, it will be due to my lack of fortune." Li Sun, with his hands clasped behind his back, slightly raised his head to look at the sky, and spoke in a calm tone. The path of martial arts is endless, but at the beginning of your cultivation, it mainly involves refining skin, bones, and organs. X's eyes sparkled with excitement as he listened attentively, afraid to miss any part. Li Xuan recalled how he had fabricated details about cultivation realms when writing web novels in his past life and began to refine it, organizing a relatively complete outline for cultivation. The beginning of martial arts starts with sensing one's blood and energy. Only by sensing blood and energy can one enter the skin refining stage. If one cannot even sense blood and energy, but then everything is just empty talk. A skin refining, as the name implies, is about tempering the skin. Once skin refining is perfected, it becomes incredibly tough, and ordinary people cannot harm with swords. Even if cut, it would only leave a faint white mark. Since he was fabricating, he naturally exaggerated the power of martial arts. It was impressive that once skin refining was perfected, ordinary swords couldn't inflict harm. Seeing Xiang's excited expression, it was clear he had been deceived.
This is the true martial arts.
Just refining the skin has made ordinary swords ineffective. If refining bones and organs is even stronger, how powerful would that be? I, Suyan, have finally found a hidden master and learned the real martial arts. Once I make progress, who would dare to mock me again? X Yan's eyes were fervent, and his heart was overflowing with excitement. Master, once skin refining is complete, does that mean I have made progress? X Yan asked eagerly. This. Alishu instinctively wanted to nod, and tells Yan that skin refining meant he had made progress. However, he suddenly thought, wouldn't that seem a bit too simple? Since he was just fabricating, he decided to continue exaggerating. So he said solemnly, of course, that is not progress. Skin refining, organ refining. These are merely the foundations of martial arts. They don't even count as entry level. Xian was stunning. If skin refining already makes one immune to swords, then bone refining and organ refining must be even more powerful. And this isn't even considered entry level, just the basics. Then what kind of strength comes after entry level? In that instant, Xian was filled with desire and yearning for the realm of martial arts. Master, what conversation's in it? What does it mean to enter the realm of martial arts? To enter the realm of martial arts, you must perfect your organ refining. Have your blood and energy circulate throughout your body, completing a small transformation. When your muscles and bones resonate, and your blood and energy surge, then you have entered. Master, after entering the realm of martial arts, what does small success and great success mean? How strong will the power be? Martial arts are divided into realms. After entering, when your blood and energy soar 100 feet high, fiery like flames, repelling evil, boiling rivers and seas, that is great success. Li Xuan continued to fabricate on the spot. The more Xian listened, the more excited he became. Just as he was about to ask more, Li Xuan waved his hand to interrupt, saying, all right, you haven't even entered yet. Don't ask too much. Avoid being overly ambitious. Cultivation requires patience. Being restless is not conducive to practice. Yaster! Xian's heart trembled, and he hurriedly replied respectfully. Li Xuan nodded in satisfaction. It wasn't that he didn't want to continue, but he hadn't yet fabricated the later stages of the training. For now, the 3 stages of skin refining, bone refining, and organ refining that he had made up were more than enough to fool Xian. Let alone a year. It would be absolutely impossible for him to really reach the skin refining stage in 10 or 8 years. Not to mention entering the realm at all.